Welcome back. Today we're going to be starting our 6.5 Creedmoor series. So here we have some of the bullet options and powders that we'll talk about here in just a minute. So for the load data, we are going to be using Gordon's reloading tool. Now I really like this tool because it allows you to do a few things. You have a very wide variety of bullets and powders to select from, but you can also get down to the really specific things about your rifle and your brass. So you can adjust for barrel length, seating length, and the max capacity or the water capacity of your case. So what that does is it allows us to get accurate pressures and accurate velocities with the data that we enter in. Now, if the velocities are off based off of the chronograph, we can also edit those, and then we can take a look at the pressure based off of those numbers and see if we're really at the max of what this 6.5 Creedmoor can do, or if we can push it a little bit more. Now, the 6.5 Creedmoor is known for a few things. Excellent long-range shooting, it's known to be an accurate cartridge, and it's known for the 143 grain ELDX Precision Hunter ammo. Now, if we look here at the screen, this is the information on that Precision Hunter ammo. As we can see, it's going 2,700 feet per second from the muzzle. With hand loading, what we would like to see is an increase in this velocity while maintaining or improving group size. So this is going to be the standard that we are going to compare all of these different hand loads to. And this is going to be kind of the benchmark that we're going to say, okay, can we improve this 6.5 Creedmoor, or is the 6.5 Creedmoor going to be stuck right here at this 2,700 feet per second with a 143 grain bullet? Okay, the bullets we're going to use can be broken down into two distinct categories. More of the traditional hunting bullets and more of a match style bullet. So over here, we have 140 grain ELD match bullet and a boat tail hollow point match. Now, these are both made by Hornady. They seem to be really good bullets. And then we have a long range hybrid target by Berger. I've tried these a little bit, but we haven't done a whole lot of work with them. Then on the hunting side of everything, we have kind of what the 6.5 Creedmoor was built on, that 165 grain ELDX. It's a good hunting option. People have done very well with it on deer, and some say elk. I don't know about that. And then the 120 grain Nosler ballistic tip. We don't have anything that's bonded just because those types of bullets seem to be a little harder to get accurate. So we're going to start with these, and if we need to go to something like an AccuBond long range or a Sierra or something like that, we can go there. So when you ask anyone about what powder to use for the 6.5 Creedmoor and hand loading, I hear a ton of people recommend H4350. So we'll definitely be trying that out. But I also have two ball powders here that seem to work very well. We have Hodgdon's Super Performance powder and then Winchester 6.5 stay ball powder. Now, the stay ball is essentially the exact same thing as Super Performance, just a more temp stable version. So we'll take a look and see which one's going to give us the best accuracy, where we need to try to find a powder that works. For all this testing, we are also going to be using Lapua 6.5 Creedmoor brass. Now, the brass that we had here that was available is going to be the small rifle pocket brass. So because it's a small rifle pocket and it's going to need a little bit more oomph from the primer, just because it is a small rifle primer, we're going to be using CCI number 450s, which are Magnum small rifle primers. That should give us enough ignition to get that powder burning so that we don't get hang fires or have any issues like that. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we can get some videos out here pretty quick of the range results for each of these bullets.